It is time. It is Sunday. It is squad. It is CCFN.
Max, are you actually Mexican?
Yeah, very Mexican.
Russia against United States. And with me, two friends. Ryan Slander, welcome.
Hi. Hello, hello.
So, predictions. What do we think?
Well, HSR is always strong. I have a great deal of faith in HSR to pull this one through.
I just hope that both teams will have fun and it's a fair game.
And we are off. Let's see what they have been planning together. Seems like it is HSR in vehicle, and a BTR, and BF in the BMP.
It does look like the American team is deploying most of their troops right down the center of the map, with one squad going on the west side and backcapping. We'll be seeing one of the squads actually pulling out just north of school, so we might end up in a firefight immediately.
Going to be interesting to see how that firefight
five.
at school will go. If Russians are wiped out, it's going to be difficult for them to retake it, I think.
Yeah. It seems like they're deploying at least 2 squads down to north of police station.
It doesn't look like possible squad 5 gonna go meet
Looks
them.
like we're gonna have a firefight right by police station in a few seconds
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We have that APCs.
BTR pushing through. Dismounting their troops, and so do Detox. And here comes the first shots.
Here we go.
It is HR in the BTR.
Now we do have the squad 5 on the east side pushing down. Stay with the action in center though.
What is that the Bradley? No, it's not. Let's see who's gonna go winning out of this fight. Side to side, it looks even. And a lot shot, and the BTR goes down. Detox barely surviving that. They're lucky that that 80 shot didn't do more damage. It looks some fighting going down at school as well.
What's the status on the school? Because we're not capping. Can you guys send at least one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going back. Yeah, we've got
See What's happening
contact
over
from
here?
School at the moment. Yeah, there's one man hiding in the cab would be good.
Yeah, sorry, I've zoned out a little bit just talking with Percy.
Should I move with the BMP
Yeah.
to school? No, BMP stays in the police. Thank you.
Looks like it's NKLAK that's blocking the school cap for EE.
Enemy has a lodge in school.
Are we not capping school yet?
Doing a great job blocking the cap here for EE. Also do have a Lodi.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
they put up an hab here? Yes, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Radio goes down.
Please do not need to fight them. Just
But
get
for
in
how
the
long will they keep the radio there?
Yeah,
Seems
Exactly.
like it look like EEs already have eyes on it.
Yeah, they're coming in from all angles here.
It's possible that they were wasting tickets on that radio. And they are pushing it immediately.
Good push from EE.
Right, what's going on in the middle of the map?
Well, they're in K block in here. Let's see. And they finally captured two. Let's see here. Are they? We're able to repair it. Get a repair station down in the middle of here.
School for now.
No, you're not. You're gonna
They're not
rotate.
pushing.
Dig down. Actually, leave that hab. You're gonna rotate. You're gonna rotate north side of Main Street blockade.
Copy.
Dig down that fucking hab.
Looks like squad 1 is pushing Main Street. Squad 3 is moving away. And that will be GG. That's squad 3 for the Americans.
We're gonna dig down the hab on school.
Enemy hab is going down.
Looks like they found a hab
Radius marked on the map.
on school.
Please, eyes and ears open.
Striker in the hangar still.
Dig down. Friendly hab from school. Squad 2. And then rotate
we're
north
digging
side
down
of
the
blockade.
radio.
Squad 1, you're pushing way too early. You do not have the hab up yet.
Just trying to kill, causing havoc
We cannot rotate
on
that.
the police station. Where's the BMP?
Striker is moving towards east.
Just holding Main Street. Might be a vehicle face off here again.
Who do you think will win this one?
I cannot mark him more, but he's moving towards south.
If the striker gets the
Squad 2
jump on the
myself,
BMP,
we
they
gonna
might go
go
lucky.
north side of
And
police station and we're gonna put
BMP
some
is
pressure on
turning
the enemy.
around now.
Oh yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
You must hear him by now. Oh. And if not, he's gonna definitely see those infantry.
We need people in the cap, we're not capping.
Agree, cancel that. Do not dig up our own radio.
Copy, we're not digging down the radio.
Strike seems to be returning. No. Okay, there goes.
So just go and help guys in police.
BMP shooting. Was that a toe missing?
Did not see.
Kinda
These
look
Americans
like
now are
it's-
capturing police station.
Dismounts from the
And here the
striker.
striker are retreating. I'll see what's happening on the. That's a nice. Was that a friendly hit? It looked like Detox hit his own vehicle there. And the BMP has the upper hand here now. It's a nice AP hit, and the striker goes down.
Enemy striker had dismounts of lats and hats.
Question is though,
BMPs, 20%
another
going
hit
back to main base.
with AT on the BMP. It doesn't look like it. Let's see what's happening on the
There's
police.
a full squad flanking.
Oh, it was
west
a
side.
hit. Well, missed it.
Marked.
I expect the Americans will
but-
have the police station capped here in just a second, even with the Russians pushing.
Yeah, it looks like HVR are finding the enemy radio on warehouse. Let's see how's it looking on the cap here. There's a lot of Americans.
Okay, guys, can we focus on
There
police
certainly is.
first?
If they can get this capped, they will be start pressuring the school immediately.
Definitely.
When we need your assistance ASAP.
It's worth noting that the Russians also have people out by blockade. They have that have proxied at the moment, and so if the tides would turn, they'd be in a good position.
Striker destroyed.
Just about capped on the police. There it is.
There we go. Let's see how
It does
looks
look
at
like the Russians
school.
have found the northern hub of the police station.
Yeah, they do have find a hab up in warehouse here.
Rotate back.
Yep.
The question is, can they take it out?
Till we didn't lose school, so yeah.
Have one guy
They
on the
seem to have
radio.
full control on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
seem
they
to
are
have that.
digging it down. Definitely, two guys there digging it down. It means that the Americans gonna need to
Enemy helos landing
start pushing from compound because I don't think they actually got a new hab down just north of school here.
Yep.
It definitely doesn't look like the Russians have the capacity to make an advance on police station.
No, the Americans really have locked down the west side, where they do have a hab up east of police,
Enemy radio.
pushing
Police
over the
station,
street there.
north
It's
side.
pure
Yeah, they
suicide.
have.
Cool. Everyone move back from the west. If you
And
move
nice
back to
work with
police,
the rallies as
northwestern
well
side,
on each side of the radio.
northwest, so maybe rallies.
Yeah.
Copy.
Let's see, how's it look at school now? Are the Americans pushing or?
No, we do have a rescue attempt here, mounting at the warehouse radio. Let's see if Hasa can save it. Oh, there it
Nope,
goes.
there it goes down. I think it's just searching for the HSR players. Gonna take him down. Got one.
Oh,
Gets one.
Seago there still crouching down. Oh, he bled out.
That's a good try from
Enemy radio
Hassa.
found north side of the school.
And I found on Hab north side of school.
Copy. There's an ammo coming south. of the
We
main
do
road
have a
police
team
station.
kill here on the police station. That's unfortunate.
Is Skull, we have one American guarding that radio. See if Skull gonna get some reinforcement up there to take that down.
Apparently, on the north side of the police, maybe main road,
And now calling out Bradley.
Alright, we
Norfolk
do have Americans
Police.
on the Russian fob. Doesn't look like they've found the radio just yet. And I'm talking about the radio east of police station.
Yes. They are
They're acting
searching.
pretty fire for the Russian side here.
And here are the Striker causing havoc as well, supporting the Americans on the west side of the police here.
Alright, Russians are now coming in trying to save the radio.
Yeah. Enemy vehicle inside. Let's just engine that in the police station.
We do have a tank from the Russian side.
Yeah, and it has been
Just
spotted.
has been spotted, exactly. But the Americans have not yet taken theirs.
No, it still seems to be in the main.
Let's
And the
see if
Americans are slowly pushing towards school. It looks like they've taken out most of the
Enemies
resistance.
on,
There
on
actually
Hab
isn't a
at
lot
school.
between them and the radio.
But will the Americans be able to grab a hold of this situation and capture school?
Yeah, I think that's the big question. I mean, by the looks of it, they're pushing in a full squad now from the north, right down towards the enemy radio. And the enemy hab, which they seem to have occupied by an American soldier too. So the Russians aren't spawning on school.
it is looking grim for the Russians.
The tank's now pulling in close. Let's see if we can get a shot on this chopper. Oh, shot came out.
We lost our rally on at school.
Beautiful JO. Oh, they certainly have that school hab secured. The Russians really aren't going to be spawning anytime soon.
Looks like the Russians are
Did the enemy helo land?
rescuing their hab east of the police station.
Enemy helo destroyed.
Yeah, it's imperative that they get this push going right now.
We really need to set out a outer defense of the Hab, otherwise the Americans will come and push them again. Which, by the looks of it, they will try and do from the west.
I looked for a second and I saw the Striker as well on police, but I do only see the Bradley sign. Might have been wrong there. No sights of the
We're losing
EMP.
school, guys. We're losing school.
If it's not that one that's rolling up right
This is
here.
cool.
No, that is the tank. They might have just hit them for the tank instead of the BMP.
Surrounded.
Don't spawn on a.
I mean, this Bradley is just sitting here by a police station, guarding that road, making sure the Russians aren't crossing.
Yes. And it looks like it has been spotted as well. And possibly called out.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be a lot to be done about it though. There
Oh,
are some Russians pushing in from the north, but that push is just not strong enough. There's way too many Americans all around. And the Americans have now started capturing school.
Someone has to help.
There's only a handful of Russians around school right now defending it. They really need to be setting up on Vineyard ASAP. And by the looks of it, an American soldier is already occupying Vineyard. Yeah, Detox already starting to occupy Vineyard. And there's just no Russians available.
yeah, they aren't capable to getting a push on police either. And they won't be able to defend school. Because they don't have any spawn points.
No, they seem to be pulling up on police now with their MBT.
Is it mark accurate?
But
Yeah, mark accurately.
coming up from the south. But I don't see this T-72 doing really any good for this situation.
No. It's possible that they can get a shot on the striker, but that won't help much.
It's moving now.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah,
Oh, the striker is in
striker is
position,
looking.
and
Oh,
the
that's a
striker
good
took.
AT hit as well, and
Oh,
here
let's see if we can get it.
comes. There comes one hit from
Ooh,
the
there we
strike
go.
and one hit from the MBT. Looks like the MBT was just short.
No, it looks like he hit him.
There we go, and the MBT is
Oh!
gone.
The Bradley actually got him.
The
That's
Bradley.
insane. Let's see if they can save this Bradley. That is why.
And there goes the Bradley.
Yeah, you just can't miss a shot like that. That's
But
Really
great
unfortunate.
work from their Bradley for killing a tank.
Definitely.
Let's see if
Even
the
with-
Americans will bring out their own tank this time.
yeah.
And that was with AT support as well from Papa. Got a shot on the Bradley, but the tank wasn't able to destroy the Bradley.
Just couldn't connect.
It kind
That
of
was
looked like they
quite a
missed the
desperate
first
push.
shot. From,
Yeah, they might have.
yeah.
It was a bit of a desperate push with all of those Americans just standing around. Even if it had gotten that Bradley kill, it would have been in a very terrible position.
Now they are really occupying when you're ready to cap that point as well and ending the
Yep.
first round.
I think we're gonna start seeing the tickets ramp down pretty quickly now.
So far, it's really even with the tickets. If
Sure is.
the Russian is up ahead.
And there is a big push of Russians pushing in towards school right now from the west. HSRs and BF is pulling home. Question is it gonna be in time? They might stop this cap.
If they are able to stop this cap and turn this around, I will be impressed. The Americans don't have much on school though, so I think
faith. It's never over. I think they have a good chance here. The Russian radio is still up, so if they can secure their half, they can spawn in a bunch of guys. Looks like the hab actually is up. up and running again for the Russian.
2 guys now.
And they are now starting to cap
There
back.
are a lot of enemies south of school.
There is a hub, we need to get out on the school.
Yeah, and it looked like the BTR actually went into Vineyard and cleaned it up a little bit.
Yeah. And actually, there is a push from the north down on police by the Russian. If they can secure this school cap, they might find the Americans being out of positions really quickly.
Yeah, if you want to capture police, we need to focus on that hub inside the police.
It is inside, right?
Yeah, yes.
Ticket-wise, really even.
Inside, so we can take
Also,
what's going around that
killed
BRS tower.
the United States are up ahead, but the
Gotcha.
cap say that they are really even as well.
Yeah, I'd say it's a very even map. And it's quite exciting to see the Russians now stabilizing on school.
It is, however, looking like they are losing the radio now
Yeah.
east of police station.
Yeah, and we do have that M1 now pulling way north, flanking around north to east. So they're probably gonna have some good armor support down on school.
Some other guys so much friendly fire.
This looks really even on the cap on school as well. No one is capping at the current stage. Looks like
So
the
you do have the
Abrams.
the Abrams is pulling out from the east now, but I think it is losing its element of surprise because it does look like squad 5 of the Russians are spotting it. We'll see if they can get a marker out.
Contact on it.
They must be hearing it by now.
No marker up yet.
No.
BTR are rolling in on school. And KLK must be marking that now for the Abrams.
There is one guy on
Surely.
northwest is fire as well.
Doesn't look like the mark has come yet. Can I call out maybe? Have they called out the BTR for the Abrams yet? That is the question.
I am incredibly surprised by the resiliency of this Russian team. Stabilizing on school, and oh, they just lost a radio on police station. Never mind. I was just about to praise them for actually securing that.
Yeah, no, they did lose that one, and that's the only spot I can see that they have.
Squad 7, try
No,
to
they
get
do
your
have
enemies
one right on
Yeah,
south of school.
east of school.
Oh yeah, south of school, yeah.
They have a possible hab here.
But close to police station, they do have one north of mainstream. But that might be too far of a push to save or to be ready to cap police station if they are able to save the cap on school.
Coming into school.
Yeah.
And there's the call out for the enemy tank. The Abrams has been spotted. But the BTR are still...
Oh, what a hit on that BTR. Beautiful.
It looks like the hunt has begun. Abrams are Pushing
Beautiful
south.
by MKLK.
And that's almost a hit as
Oh,
well. Just missed it. And there goes
maybe
goes
that actually
the
was
Hazard.
Do you think the tank can capture it? Get the BTR?
I think so. I think it might just have a shot here. See if he can get hit him before he enters the main protection. Oh, no, he's not looking that way.
Campus 3, Chevron 7, school.
It looks like he's focusing on securing the school cap instead.
From Maine to,
And there is an airstrike now coming in on the Russian hab.
There's constantly an hat.
So they are going to lose their spawn.
Enemy tank is tracked.
They tracked the enemy ahead. They tracked the Abrams. The Abraham is tracked.
Oh, here comes the airstrike.
And here comes the airstrike, and it's beautiful airstrike.
Absolute
Gets free instant infantry,
It's
and
completely knocked out.
it is gone. Hab is gone, and that's another hit on the Abrahams.
Is he tracked?
Yeah, he is tracked, and
Have a lot of supporting infantry around him though. I think he should be fine.
yeah, it looks like it's on the track, but the health kind of looks okay. The supporting infantry coming here to rescue the tank, and the Kazan gets one. Can I get Carl Gustav? And he doesn't. Carl Gustav saves the day. You can always trust a Swedish king. Knugen, or the Knick, as we say.
Yeah, that's the one. Alright, there's a small group of Russians now trying to mobilize south of police station. Looks like they've gotten a new radio up. They're gonna try to get a new hab up too. But the Americans are already onto their tails.
Yes, they are.
Let's see if they can
We
secure
got
this.
GG pushing
They are
in.
taking their hab up.
It's 3 against 2, and Simply
Oh.
gets one. Simply gets 2. Can he get the third one? Can he get the third one? Was that an 8? It is an 8, and he gets 3.
Oh, that
Simply
is...
gets 3, and it is GG.
That's unfortunate. Now there is a group of Russians pushing up now north of them. Maybe they can swap around and go south and try to secure that hub, but it's gonna be tough. They might just go for the enemy radio instead, which is just south of them.
And Simply goes down. Then we have Creepy.
Is the enemy
Creepy
tank
cry.
tracked?
No, it's on the move.
Oh, it's a beautiful 1v1 here. It's
Let's see.
going to be one of the most important moments for this soldiers. Oh,
It's an 8 on the roof from Pyro.
now
If Pyro gets this and can be able to res, they might be able to get a hab.
all Creepy has to do is hold his position, but he is flanking around.
Yes, he is flanking around.
But he is being reinforced now by officer.
Yes, and
It's
we
a tough.
do
They're actually
have.
pinching.
Here's the fight. Creepy goes down.
Tank marker is accurate.
Officer against Pyro. Pyro goes down. And I think that's it.
I think that's it.
They will
Now,
not be
looking at
able
the
to get it
map.
up.
Looking at the map now, it's a lot of blue on the east side. I mean, it's blue for me and red for you, obviously, but
Yes.
the Americans are starting to take over the east side of the map.
Tank is going back to the main road.
It does look like the Russians have pulled out a lot of their forces, trying to re-engage on police station, trying to get that pressure up. Tickets are still so close.
Yeah, it is even. It is even. And push on school, are they able to save it? Do have.
And now look at the
Couple
Russians now capping
Russians.
police station.
Yes, they are. They are capping.
Who proxied it?
Oh, that's beautiful.
But WTH are pushing back.
The question is, can the Russians get their hab up?
Enemy
They
tank
only seem to be working off
active.
some rallies at the moment.
The thing is though, they don't need to have it in that compound.
No, they really don't.
The Americans know that they will want to have it in their compound, but they have multiple places to place that hab.
Yeah, unfortunately, the hab is down, and it's gonna prevent any further habs.
It do look like that the American hab on police station is blocked, but it's proxied right now.
It does look like it, yeah. And look at that, there's a good push coming in now from the Russians from the north, coming up behind the reinforcement from the Americans. It's going to be an epic fight for the center. Question is, can they hold out school side while they push down on police station?
It's gonna be important to block that hab, to keep block, or they dug it down one step. Yes, they did. And HR are pushing in from the north, trying to help Papa secure police. Question is if they can find the radio.
Russians also have their BMP up by radio tower.
We're still looking for the radio.
I think they might be scoping out for that heli.
Can we have our own hub on the school in case we need to spawn in?
That's fine.
Yes, doing a sneaky.
I think we might be trying to angle for a sneaky helicopter attack. But the Americans now have started capping school.
It looks like it's been spotted though.
Yeah, it does look like it. But once again, the Americans are capping school, and the Russians just can't seem to get the pressure up on police.
We're losing school again, guys. Losing school.
And there goes the call out for losing school. Looks like we're getting a little push from EE. Coming from the east there. Do they have... They do have the radio, but do they have a hab up? Yes, they do. It's up here. They were able to... Or they are actually digging it up now. A new hab on school, just north. Detox Haver might have been spotting it. Sneaky Rafiki went down. Wasn't that sneaky after all. See if Flurgle can do something here.
What's your take on this situation, Slender?
Ooh, it's a good question.
You think
No,
the Russians can recover?
Ooh, they might be able to recover now that they have the hab up, but I think it's going to be a battle of double neutral, and then for both teams trying to get their own flags back. I think it's going to be the big one. But we'll have to see.
I think so, yeah. And the Russians now are actually capping on police station. And, but the Americans have not started capping school yet, so maybe
the Russians took back the school area as best as possible.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my guess is if they could just stay alive and block that cap.
Then the Russians might get the advantage and gain some foothold in police station.
I think so.
Seems like Abrams are doing a sneak push south of school.
If you're dead, start spawning at Main Street already.
No.
Although being sneaky
Yeah,
in an
we're taking
Abrams is
position
quite
for
hard when you
shadows.
consider
Half
the
stand.
jet engine they have.
It is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Isn't
look.
it about the loudest
Yeah,
vehicle
no.
in the game, except for the helicopter?
I think so, yeah.
It has been spotted. It's a mark just east of it when it drove south from there. It looks like SWAT 2 Easterik are gonna make a new mark on it.
Enemy MPTs at school.
Oh, what happened
And
to
there
the...
comes
oh, never mind.
Call
They've just
out.
parked up their... the BMP is still parked up by radio
If
station.
you can, try to track it down.
Waiting for that Abrams to flank again, I guess.
Yeah, he's doing circles at the moment.
That is a
We will
possibility.
sub the school and the FOB out movement.
There's a new mark on the MBT. How's it looking? They are losing school, but they are capping police. But it will be a double neutral. So it will be a fight of double neutral, just as Slender said.
Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate for the Russian side because they don't really have any viable spawns to attack back on.
Found their hab over there.
Or have they gotten a new hab up that I've missed?
We suspect things might have at warehouse as well. We're gonna go check it out.
BMP do
Actually, it
not
looks
have
like the Americans have found the Russian radio on school.
Enemy radio found east of school.
And the Russians
are now-
found American radio east of school, so it's both radios has been found now.
Yep.
I see
And BMP are pushing south now as well.
I'll wait, boom boom.
Go for it.
The Russian hab is up on police station too. Finally. Question is now, can they get a new hab or something up to try to secure school again?
And where did they place it? Did they place it in that compound?
I think
And
they
then
just have to
because
get it
of
back
the
up because
markers,
the Americans
believe it's
destroyed
north
the
side
Logier.
of the
Yeah.
I don't think they have any more build.
Enemy hero
But the
landing
Abrams
Main
is
Street.
pulling up now.
And there goes Logi.
Yep,
Actually put the
it's smoking.
hab inside. That's a sneaky hab.
Me?
It will
Oh.
not be easily spotted from the air. And there's a nice shot.
Beautiful.
Tanks on the highway, right?
I was certain he was gonna get his tracks shot off there. Oh, he's clear now.
Is he tracked? It definitely is. Kinda looks like it. No, yes, it is tracked.
Oh, it is tracked?
The Abrams is tracked.
Oh, really? Who the hell got a shot on him?
Radio is bleed, east of
Do think it was Piro right here next to the tank. LAT. Just
Oh, right,
Just
they
got a
reduced the
track.
range on the AT rifles.
yes, they did.
By quite a lot, it seems like.
Yeah, I think it's down to 10 meters now.
Let's see if the BMP will take some advantage of the tracked Abrams. Try to get a snipe with ATGM. But that is, of course, if the BMP is still alive.
It is still alive. And it is
There he
searching
is.
for the enemy tank right now, it looks like.
Capping at one shot.
And there goes the shot. And it's a hit.
Sweet.
The
Beautiful.
tank, the Abrams is still up.
Northeast
It's only
over.
get tracked.
On the
It's
east
double
side,
track now.
on the bleed. Cool.
Now the tank are looking for the BMP.
Yeah, cool. Easy
Yeah,
destroyed.
the BMP is coming down from the northeast.
And there's another tow. It's a hit.
Good job.
Oh, it's a
Still
How
no
many
damage.
did the enemy take?
There's some damage. It's uncrewed now. It is gone. Unfortunately. Good job from Pyro to get that first strike.
Oh, the gunner's still in the tank.
Yep.
He is, yes he is.
What happened
Yeah,
to the enemy tank? I don't get it.
didn't
We shot him 4 times, but
see-
to the side.
see him at
Shot
first,
the
but yes he
BMP
is.
has
And he shot
pulled-
the BMP.
Yeah, the BMP has pulled out. He's
Yeah.
changed his position.
Tank are shooting at the old BMP direction. There's
this
another
is-
hit
it's-
on the tank.
It's
The
a
tank
terrible
is getting
position to
surrounded.
be in on that Abram.
He's going to go down.
Very likely, yeah.
Yeah, the BMP. I think the BMP will get him. If not, a hat will get him. For sure. There goes Vince Fimnet, and there's. Ooh, it's missed! Missed the AT shot there from Ganso.
What's going on at school? Is the Russians camping the back? It does look like it. Yes, it is.
Even though
I
Detox
can
has a
tell.
lot of people around there.
Yep.
If you look
I
at the
can tell you
map,
that
and
the
here
Americans aren't
comes
camping
the airstrike on the Abrahams, and the Abrahams is gone.
Enemy to the threat.
Unlucky for Pyro, he was in line of the airstrike.
I do wonder if
It
that was
goes
the best
down
use
as
of that
well.
airstrike.
Well, it was one use and it got rid of the tank, but I'm sure the BMP would have eventually killed it.
It was tracked, double tracked, and only gunner in it, so I don't think that was a necessary airstrike to take on the MBT.
The tickets are so close, it's 56 to 53.
It's wild.
I think this is one of the closest games I've seen in a while.
Yeah, and with just about 12 and a half minutes to go, it might come down to the wire. We might be down to single-digit ticket numbers if the time runs out.
Americans are getting a new spawn point up just southeast of school here. Squad 2 Russian forces are pushing down there because they saw the helicopter land.
I do think the Russians are going to secure the police station here. And they already have people up by the blockade. I think this might turn around really quickly now. Oh, but the Americans are spawning on a blockade now. Trying to secure.
Enemy spotted north of police.
Americans have now also deployed their Bradley, coming down from the north down towards the east of blockade. See if it's gonna go down to police and try to re-engage on that BMP.
Please stay in the cabs and police.
And the BMP are pushing north as well now, and it's taking position on the main road.
Yeah. Don't think there's any chance they could have seen it or heard it by now, so they might just be... Did they just
I
be
think
counting
they are
it out?
scouting, yeah. Because they are turning back now.
Oh, well, that is Talk about unlucky.
If they just have stayed there a couple more minutes, they would have spotted it and got a shot on it.
Yeah. Alright, the Americans are now getting a new hab up north of
Police
the
info in the
police
west
station.
side.
So we might see a counter push coming in.
We almost got it.
Район под контролем. Выдвигаемся в следующий.
Good job, capping.
Do have
the
fight over
Russians-
combat as well.
We do. They don't seem like they've pushed across the street just yet. Apart from that one guy. But I mean, they can get across that street and secure that hab.
Enemy Bradley,
It's
North Side Police
probably game
Station.
over.
But it is in favor, ticket-wise now, to the Russians.
Yeah.
Because they captured police.
There's a big push coming in from the Americans now on police, so coming in from the north.
If they want to be able to capture compound the Russians here now, they need
They're
more
starting to
people.
cap now. They're starting to cap now.
They're starting to cap now? Yes, they are. They are capping now.
Enemy have located on the main street.
But here comes the push from the Americans on police
Good job.
with the Bradley.
They're making the final push to
I
try and
think they
capture
are.
it.
Oh, but a hit goes onto the Bradley. He is tracked.
Enemy Bradley is on the track.
Alright, so we've tracked Bradley north of police. He is. Where is the BMP? Oh, the BMP is
BMP
pulling up
is
now.
just south of police station.
It will be another armor to armor showdown.
Yeah, we'll see. We do have this.
Or maybe not.
Time to push police
Yeah,
from the
this
east side.
this Bradley is.
That's cool.
It was a
Oh,
really
very good.
close shot from adjacent Ticken with the lat to the BMP, but just missed.
Well, the BMP looks like it's going home.
Maybe trying to save tickets.
Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, the Russians actually have lost a lot of tickets in the last couple of days.
Maybe leave.
And it seems like the American push on police station is successful.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep, but the blockade is more than halfway capped now.
Yes. If they want to save this, they need to push in on police station and cap right now to be able
Yep.
to get up a double neutral.
Yeah, and the Americans have lost their hab on blockade now.
Are the radios in school fully destroyed? Maybe you have some extra tickets we can take up from there, or enemy vehicles on the map.
Bradley is not a front police, but I have no idea where.
We found the radio on Main Street as well. It's marked.
Starting to get some mortars
Yep,
on police station.
Radio on Main Street is down the stage.
and the Bradley is now again on the move,
I
going
think
to
there's 2
assist the
minutes
push
left of the
on
game.
the police station. And it does look like the Americans actually have stabilized on police station. Oh, sorry, on blockade. I'm not really sure how.
But with just a couple of minutes left, do you think the Americans will be able to capture police and even out the
doubt.
ticket?
I mean, they just might. If they can work fast now, but we do have 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
And they won't get any tickets now, right? Because they already captured police stations. If they captured it again, the tickets won't change.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah,
Is that how
that's
it goes?
right. Or have they changed it?
Might be wrong on that. I'm not quoting myself on that one, but think at
Yeah,
least that's how it used to be.
They are capping now, though.
And the Russians are getting a new push on blockade. Americans doesn't seem to have much in defense,
Losing police.
but they are losing police now. The Americans are capturing police. And the American hab is definitely been found on compound. Russians are pushing up towards it now.
3 chevrons on Main Street.
Okay.
And
Sounds like the
Americans,
Americans are now capping with 3 chevrons on police station.
yeah, unfortunately the Americans won't be able to
Oh no, it's gonna
save
be
that enemy or the friendly hab on blockade, because they are saving their tickets now, so they won't respawn to save that hab.
I don't think they have any option to. Do
No,
they even have anywhere to spawn?
it is.
The Russians will dig the radio, and that's going to be game. Pretty much.
There is a push coming up from Squad 5 on the blockade to the
Okay, are
spawned up a rally.
neutralized. And how's it looking on police? It will be neutralized as well. So it will be double neutralized, but if you look towards the tickets, it seems like the Russians are having the upper hand right now.
There is a push now coming in from the Americans on the southeast on blockade. Maybe it can turn the tide, but it is looking dark.
There's the double neutral. Will they be able to save that radio?
I do wonder. There's a lot of Russians here.
Radio is on bleed. Oh, that's an
Pretty much
unfortunate team kill.
hangs on.
Oof.
Ooh, that's sad.
They don't have the tickets to make mistakes like that.
And it's pretty much hangs on if these Americans can save the radio. If not, going to be over. Or they will have 1 ticket left when the radio goes down.
Yeah. I
grim.
don't think they will be able to capture it because they have a lot of
Here comes
enemy
the artillery.
resistance with the Russians here.
Here comes the artillery, but it's going to be game over.
And there's game. And the Russian takes it. 48 to 0. Really even game.
The fuck did we do?
And we do have the scoreboard here. If you're looking kill-wise, enemies killed, the Americans did a really good job compared to the Russians. But that's round 1. 5-minute
is round one.
break, and we will be
5.
back for round 2. And round 2 is about to begin. 20 seconds. Do we think the Russians will win this or Americans?
Well, I do have my hopes for the Russians here. And I do think we're going to have quite a fight on warehouse, as it does look like both teams have their move markers set on the warehouse location.
Yeah, that is definitely a position to go to immediately. Do look like, let's see, squad 7, it is the Bradley that are going to warehouse from the American side.
So whoever wins the battle at warehouse is going to control the north part of the island.
Yeah, and they will definitely get the upper hand to control police station as well if they're pushing there. It looks like it's an infantry squad from the Russian side and Bradley from the American side. So the Bradley won't be there in time to cut the Russians off, so to speak. It also looks like there's another infantry squad moving up here.
The Russians haven't brought out their BMP. They're just bringing out the BDR at the moment.
Yeah, it's vice versa for the Americans. They got the no, actually, is that the striker? Yeah, no, that's the striker they bring out. Yeah, they are saving the Bradley. So it's the striker that's moving towards warehouse.
Yeah. Yeah,
Looks
that
like
BTR is moving up with the lone tree. It's gonna be moving up towards warehouse. And the striker is now pulling down right next to warehouse, and I think we're gonna have the first shots.
Americans are already there, crashing in the entrance. That's a waste of time.
Oh, I do wonder if this.
Here
Oh,
comes the
dangerous.
BTR, and the BTR are starting to shoot, and they get away with the Logi.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that is brilliant.
Oh no, that's not a Logi, that's a striker. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought that was a Logi. No, that's
look
why
at this push now coming
take.
in from the Russians on the east of warehouse. The American soldiers haven't noticed them yet.
Yeah.
Enemy spotted south of Main Street blockade.
If the Russians are sneaky enough and push north, they might be able to find the radio before they engage the Americans.
Tiger destroyed.
Oh yeah, no, I was looking at the wrong side. The Americans both have Bradley and a striker out, and the striker went to warehouse. The Bradley went just south of Main Street, raising havoc there, and now the Russians are pushing in towards warehouse. The Americans have taken first flank.
While the Russians are pushing in from the north, the BDR is supporting from the south. And I do think the Russians have a good foothold on the police station. Also, there's no push on school from the Americans this round.
Seems like it's just a waiting game from the striker and the BTR right now. BTR are being careful that the striker are just holding positions, looking south.
That Bradley is all surrounded by Russians.
Nice spotting from the Russians BTR side, and they are moving back, it looks like.
The Bradley is so smoked. It's
yeah, the Bradley is really taking a beating right now. It's tracked and it's burning, almost burning.
Yeah.
It is, however, almost able to defend itself. It just has one.
The problem is it's only one crewman left in it.
Two, yeah. And they have two Russians around it, still alive.
Yeah.
And it's one left. Will it be able to pull out? Are they getting? Looks like they are getting reinforcement to try to save that.
Well, yeah, Bradley. Yeah.
Bradley. Papa is moving down.
On your right, look for the infantry.
Yeah,
And
but
it's only one infantry left.
The
It's probably
BTR
gonna
now
get.
is moving west. It's gonna try and engage down Bradley.
Let's see if Ghost see Tikari.
Yeah, it must be seen.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
they.
And yeah, it's saved.
Right, so that Bradley's now pulling up on the. Sorry, that BDR is now pulling up on the Bradley.
And BDR coming, yes.
He's gonna have a shot here just any second now. Let's see
And
if
if
that
they
Bradley can trade.
let's get a shot on it. No, it's stopping.
Great job.
Don't
Now
really
get
want to
the
push in.
objective. The objective has been
Scouting
locked
the
down.
area. No, that's
I'm surprised by that. Oh, there's a lot of Americans there.
See, Hasa, what kit? Yes, is it lat or hat? It's hat, right? Yes, it is. He's trying to flank around. Try to get a head start on that Bradley. Really want to take that down.
Yeah.
That's some nice communication, I guess, and tactic flanking around. Hasa gets the shot on that Bradley, and the Bradley's down.
Oh.
Nice work from Hasa. Lovely
Good
job,
flank, you.
support by the BTR, and gets the hat shot.
Yeah, those that BDR really took the attention of all the Americans.
That's really nice job from Detox.
Russians are now capping police station. It does look like they've secured it. I don't see any Americans alive pushing it. No, there is one American alive, still on the south side of the main road.
What happened with that striker?
It's going back to main. It does look like it's been damaged.
Yeah, so that's going back to main. So they have no vehicles out now, the Americans. So it's free range.
It's pretty dominant from the Russian side, yeah. But this is what we saw last round. The one of the teams being really strong in the early game, and then the other team turning it around.
Yeah,
As soon
definitely.
as they get oriented and get their foothold. So let's not count them out yet.
Yeah, because as I said, between the rounds, the Americans did plan their tactics just before the game started.
As far as
meaning
we can
in
tell,
the staging phase, as far as we can tell, at least exactly. They discussed some tactic aspect of the game, and so they did that last round as well. And as you said, they were weak in the beginning of the phase one, but turned it around. So it might be the same here. But the game is just in early phases.
But the presence of the Russian team right now is really strong on the police station.
And
They
they do have map
further
control
north
right
from it.
now.
Yeah, they have a strong push coming in both from the north. Oh, maybe that push actually isn't very strong at the moment.
And no
But,
one is contesting school as well, so they have more people to push towards police station and compound, so to speak, because they are not contested on school.
Oh, a big hit comes in on the BTR. Yeah, BTR is gonna have to find a new angle to get home. Russian team actually have built a good observation tower on police station, right on the hab location. And from there, they're gonna have a really strong overlook on the west side of the push across the road.
And I do have view of a couple of roads here and rooftops. That's a nice building, nice location for that.
And there comes a lodge in from the American side. It's now coming in on the west side of police. What are they going to do with this push? Will they
Radios
get a
go
radio down immediately?
down. Don't really look contested. However, Penguin
Looks like
have spotted them.
so the Russians will probably take and push their newly placed radio and possibly hab
Probably.
in a few minutes. But let's see if they will succeed in doing so. But it's interesting, it's going to be a pretty close hab to hab situation here, south of police.
It really is. Now that pushes because the Russians have pushed up quite far north. They've really tried to push on that American hab, and I don't think they're ready for this push on the west side.
The question is, the Americans should definitely know there's a hab somewhere in the vicinity, considering the observation tower.
Very likely, yeah.
And the observation tower is working because they just took down 2 infantry pushing 2 Americans.
Got an offensive hab up on the police station.
There are a couple of
We're gonna look-
Russians pushing the north side of the newly placed radio. Let's see if they will find it.
Yeah, but look at this. Like the Americans are now starting to infiltrate the hab location. Dr. Impress. He's so close to the radio. Yeah,
They found the radio now.
I found a radio!
Well, I don't think it would be the most difficult one to find. Let's see if the Americans can save it though.
They do have that hab down, and I don't think it's contested at the moment. So we might see a new spawn wave coming in. But the Americans are digging on that. Sorry, the Russians are digging on that rate, and it has gone down 1 notch, so it is disabled.
Only a lazy bro got time to spawn.
Yeah.
Enemy on our radio.
They do have a rally though.
Delta 5.
Oh, and C4 goes off
Copy.
on the flag somewhere. Is that C4 on the radio? No. The radio seems to be fine. Or is that something else that hit the observation tower? Because the observation tower has gone down.
Could it be a tank?
Could be. Yeah. The American tank seems to be pulling in from the north right now. Way up northwest down. So it's coming down towards compound.
It's too far for taking a shot on that observation tower though.
It definitely is. But that drone is now up for the Russian team.
Looks like America's doing a bit of a weird push or flank just north of school. think they might just want to clear school if they are able to capture police station. See if they get that Russian radio down. The Russians don't really have anything else to defend school with.
That is accurate. Yeah, they can just push down now. There's really nothing defending it.
Is the hammer approved?
That is actually an American drone up now by up on above police.
Very difficult, no bad. Oh, their homework's up.
American radio goes down.
Oh.
It was a good idea, but the Russians knew about it even before they got the hab up.
That is unfortunate. And the turn airstrike now coming in towards the police station by the American side. Here it comes. The hab has been knocked down to its post, but it is still available to be dug up. Yeah, that's gonna be picked back up.
The idea of that airstrike was good, but
Really have to
they
have
would
something
have
to follow up
needed
with.
more infantry around it to be able to do something about it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They've only just inconvenienced the Russians for a minute or so.
Oh, that's a tank shot on the helicopter, just missed.
Enemy helo landed, police.
It's a Tiger that's eager to pushing up to a scout tank, but the tank has eyes this way, so it has to be careful. And there goes the helicopter. Nice shot from the Abrahams there.
Nice shot.
Lovely shot.
Alright, we do have a new airstrike coming from the Russian team now on the hab towards compound. On the west side. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the hab right out in the open.
It's easy spotted.
I don't think that airstrike is the best, unfortunately.
No, it's from the wrong angle, and I don't think it will hit it. It won't. The hab is still up.
Just short.
Wait, did they hit the radio instead?
Maybe hit the radio.
Oh, they did. The radio is on blip.
Yeah, they didn't aim for him.
Wow,
They
that
aimed
was
for the
impressive.
radio. Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that.
Well, wrong of me to question. Brilliant, brilliant airstrike.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, most certainly.
And now we have the BTR pushing up as well. Just take that so it doesn't get dug up, I guess. But this time again. Ooh, that's a nice hit from the hat, but it's not enough to take down the BTR. Once again, that airstrike, it's a good thought, but they would have been better if they had more infantry around it when they took the airstrike down, just so they could be. No, on compound.
All right.
Yeah. The same goes for the American airstrike as well on police station. More infantry around there, and they could block the hab better. And this, if the Russians would have had some more infantry around this radio, it wouldn't be getting dug up again.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's the situation on the police station? Looks pretty even.
All good.
Russians are having upper hand, slightly more manpower in the area.
Yeah, I would say that the Russians still have police secured very securely.
Yeah, if the Americans want to do something on police station, it's a flank actually. As I'm speaking, HSR or actually pushing down up from the south here, or southeast. I should
far,
say.
but it's still. I mean, that looks like a 2, 3, 4-man push, maybe.
Yeah, it's not enough.
No, I doubt it's going to be.
It would
They
be
might
nice
be
if
going
they
for a
had.
flank and dig the radio. It
Yes,
looks like it.
it looks like they are going for the hab or the radio.
Well, they are, yeah. Look at that.
If they're able to pull this out, they might get the upper hand with
Seems
more
like they're
push
gonna be
from the north.
uncontested too.
I think Blob has
Oh.
noticed them. They're
Yeah,
probably
they just
proxied
blocked
the
them out.
hab.
Yep.
So Blob is getting some reinforcements from the west.
Yeah, they're
As
trying to
well.
run back down.
Yeah, it got proxied, so therefore Blob reported it in, and now the Russians are pushing back to try to save their spawn position.
Well, if HSR now can just cover them as they're digging the radio.
Face skull, get
Oh.
one kill.
Oh, there's a fend off more Russians that's just pouring in.
And looks like Knick-Knack are pushing up towards the radio. Down goes Stone Face Skull. Hans Gur get that kill. He needs support now. Tankista and Enid needs to push in. And Cedar goes down. Nice save from the Russian side there.
On the radio.
Compound are
Do you guys need help on Main Street?
not looking contested right now. Americans do
They
have.
actually are. The Russians are capping compound at the moment. Or sorry, Main Street.
Yeah, they are actually capping blockade.
Oh, but the M1 comes in. The Abram. Let's see if he can stop this push.
I doubt it though, but there are a big infantry push now from the north.
Oh,
Let's try to cap.
Yeah.
That's a nice hit. It's Hasa with the head kits. We know Hasa can do the work, but this time he goes down. But unfortunately,
but the Abrams is tracked in the middle of the street. It's going to be a tough one.
The enemy has taken the objective.
he goes out for the repair. Will they be able to get the track? It looks like it doesn't look like anyone from the Russian side are looking towards the tank right now. They are busy with infantry that are pushing from the north.
Now the flag has been neutralized, and I don't see any counter push coming on at the moment on police station. So if the Russians can just get some manpower over to Main Street.
It's another hit on that Abrams, and it is sparkling a little bit. That's Hasa, and Hasa gets the kill.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice shot from Hasa.
And just to finish it off, when it's dead, Tikari taking a lead shot. We do know Hazza is really good with the head kit. He showed himself this round while taking down Bradley and an Abrams.
Definitely. And I've also been really impressed with this Finnish squad and KLK. Haven't really seen them before, but they've been delivering well this game. Oh, and there goes the American hab on the north of police station. I think that's their last chance to get a push. I'm struggling to see how they're going to get themselves out of this one.
Yeah, no, it do
It
look
might turn
grim.
into
Yeah, the tickets really are starting to mount up to a substantial difference.
Yes.
it might turn into a game of the Americans trying to defend the main street
Yeah,
and
I
just
think
bleed out the Russians. I think
Get
that
up
might
full
be
speed. Okay.
what we're going to see very soon.
I think you're right.
They are starting to push the Russian hab though on Main Street, but it is
Anyone have
well
one
defended.
for the west, northwest blockade?
Hab and striker by mistake.
If the Americans are able to take this Russian radio down, they might be able to have a chance to start from scratch and get something down towards police station.
4 minutes.
Well, the Americans are now resecuring blockade at least. Also see a striker now moving north of police. The striker is gonna start to push down. I have to say this seems pretty suicidal though.
Is that the Bradley moving in from the west of Main Street?
It is, and there's a striker pushing down the middle of police. Let's see if I can get some eyes on this Bradley.
The Bradley is, by the looks of it, in a pretty decent spot to give.
Just missed
Some
the
high
80
support.
shot there. And the lat goes down. Gucci Bandits with a nice try, just missed Bradley.
By the looks of it, the Russians still haven't brought out their T-72 or BMP. They are just roaming around with their BTR.
And BTR going to the street blockade, south side.
And they just called out the BTR
Yeah, it's moving just
south of blockade, yes. And the striker are moving that way. And the Bradley are looking at that direction, so it might be
Yeah, this might be a tough situation.
bye-bye for the BTR. Let's see
They
what its
definitely
plan
know
is.
where
Get the new hub of
the Americans
And that's a hit on the Bradley.
Maybe we can push them out.
Doesn't look like it did any damage though. The BTR are
To push the police station.
creeping up on the Bradley right here.
Yep.
And here we go, the Bradley is gone. The Bradley is gone. Help with
Good info, good talk.
Lat, that's perfect. Perfect executed.
Yeah, the Etops
From the
really
Russian
have
side.
been delivering on this BTR. This is the first engagement they pull home. But the striker now pulls up on the BTR.
Yes, it is. It is. I was looking for the striker, and there it is. BTR knows it there. It is trying to get away, and I don't know why the striker are using the smoke there. It had it up at hand. And
Oh, Brad is just pulling out. Sorry, BTR is just pulling out of there.
yeah, it seems like it's just a game of cat and mouse right
It's a
now.
game of indeed.
Now
Let's see
remind
if
me, the 50 cal on the striker is going to overheat before it can kill the BTR, right?
BTR next to our
Yep, and the BTR's
Exactly.
cannon is bigger, isn't it? At 20, 25 millimeters.
Yeah, I think so. At least 20.
So the BTR has more damage potential than the striker.
And here comes the first shots, I think. No.
No, nothing there. If the BTR gets the first shots, the striker is gone for, but if the striker can get the upper hand, which kinda looks like it will be... Nope, the BTR gets the first shots on the striker.
Now over on the north, it looks like the Russian team also have secured the enemy hab. Sorry, never mind. The American team has secured the Russian hab.
Just say if I was the striker crew right now, I wouldn't pursue that BTR because I know the BTR has the upper hand just because of that bigger gun.
It's so fast. It's so mobile.
It is. You do really have the upper hand when it comes to APCs.
Now with these vehicle kills and these radios being lost, the tickets now really have mounted.
And police are secured. There are no Americans that can do anything about to cap the police station there. So it looks like it's defense on main road. That is a tactic right now from the American side.
Looks like at the moment it's a defense from both sides, but the Russians have built up the hab northeast of main road, so it might come in a new push very soon.
Yeah, and the push kinda looks like it's starting right now with two guys pushing down there. Maybe a recon for the Russians just to see where the Americans are.
They might catch the Americans with their pants down if they do a big enough push from their newly built hab.
Oh, but look at this BDR now coming in. That's gonna shred down this push. That's southwest of the police station. He's just roaming right through them.
Yes, and the striker are on the hunt though.
Oh yes, he is.
And there goes the shots on the from the striker on the BTR, and it looks like the striker has the upper hand.
Can he orient his
BTR is struggling to move.
Oh, if he just holds his position now. Oh, look at that. He doesn't know where he is.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Is it really even?
Oh.
Who will win the game of broadsiding each other?
Oh.
And that's AT helping
there we go.
BTR, and there goes the striker.
But the BTR is on fire.
The BTR is on fire. Will they be able to save it?
Can they do
looks
it?
like it. Two guys repairing it, and they will be able to save the BTR. It's a good try from the striker. They had the upper hand. The BTR did a sneak under the bridge and took over the fight.
Really gotta commend the BTR crew. They've been playing how do you call it, cautiously, moving around a lot and not staying in the same spot for a long while.
Yeah, they've been doing the work. And be able to take down the Bradley as well, and the striker now. And Americans have lost one Abrams.
Yeah,
it's at least 3 vehicles, which 2 of them the BTR has been been in the fight with. And here comes the push that we were talking about earlier. From the Russian side, Detox are pushing in. And they are getting the Americans by surprise.
Have the Americans moved their hab to the south side at this time?
Looks like
The
it is on
Americans
the
lost their
west.
radio on Main Street.
They did lose it.
And
That's
they do have one on
unfortunate.
the west side, but it's kind of far away. Looks like they are putting down the hab now. No. They do have the hab. Looks like it's inside this building, if I'm not incorrectly. No, there it is. Sneaky little hab. Hard to spot. Question is, will that be enough to be able to defend main road?
Enemy helo landing on police station. Hub has been blocked. Command.
They are speaking of a hab being blocked, and it must be the one east of police station.
Yeah, that sounds right. I didn't even notice them getting that hab up.
Neither did I. But it's a nice try, and they are trying to push for police station. What would you just go for the defense here?
Yeah, it is unlikely that the Russian presence is starting to mount up on the Main Street blockade.
I do think this will be the last push from the American side. If you look towards the ticket, 62 for the Americans and 210 for the Russians.
Enemies have a watchtower on squad 5 of Marco.
So if the Americans want to do something, they either need to be able to capture police station now to gain tickets, or just go for the defense and hope they can get enough kills to even the score out.
Looking at the scoreboard, there's a substantial kill difference between the team.
It is. And it was looking the same last round as well, that the Americans then, now Russians, had more kills than
I just need people,
the
however.
other team.
Is that configured max on our side?
I do hear mortars going off.
Yes, it is some mortars going off here from
Yes,
Mex towards main road. Question is though, is it really necessary to place the mortars there right next to that sneaky little hab? It might give that hab away, and that's the only thing they have right
Commander
now.
has been reassigned.
It
Where are they
looks
shooting? Are they
like
shooting
the
on the left?
Americans are giving up because they do no longer have a commander.
Well, that is unfortunate. Actually, it looks like the Americans are starting to capitalize on the hab on police station.
It's that push I was talking about. If they are able to get this push, they might be able to capture police station and gain some tickets, but it doesn't look closely to the Americans' favor right now. Getting some mortar support though.
Yeah, they're only putting smoke still.
It's a really interesting tactic to put smokes. Question is that the Russians or Americans. Looks like it is American that put smoke on there now. Russians don't have any mortars.
That's accurate. And the Russians now have come back in to secure their radio and their hab, which is now activating again.
I need the info. I'm gonna now shoot mortars and police station.
And there goes the call for mortars on police station, and it are good mortars. Question is, are they able to get that hab down? Really good mortars, 3 hits so far.
Oh, but the Russians are losing their hab on the north of, on Main Street. It's been
There
dug
goes
down to-
Logi. Or maybe that was, no, that was not a Lodi, that was the ammo crate that blew up. I don't think that mortar is enough to get that hab down though, because we'd have 2 Russians inside a mortar digging it up while it's getting hit by a mortar. And now it's looking right here. Yes, they are. They are pushing towards that Russian radio right now. Just northeast of Main Road.
Now that hab is still proxy. The Americans have pushed back in on the police station hab.
25.
Yeah, this is the last chance for them to do anything at police station. They need to get that hab down. They need to be able to capture police station. If not, it's game over. 24 tickets left. Russians have 188, and here comes the BTR. We know that team. The BTR crew team has really done its work this match. Cast down with a lead shot on the BTR. BTR retaliates. And just holding the fence right now.
Russians are all over police now. There's no way they're gonna be dropping that.
And here comes some smoke again. Just trying to get that
the same
push
quick.
against that radio, but it doesn't look like they will be able to, because the Russians have a lot of infantries around that hab. Here comes the HE, 14 tickets left for the American side.
No, it does look like the Russian team lost their radio northeast of blockade. So the Americans were able to punish the very aggressive radio. But it's not gonna matter, is it?
No, it is not gonna matter, but they did really good on the defense of Main Road, not gonna take away the credit for that. However, they are lacking on the attack points. As I said, making a tactic just for in-station time might not be the way to go. As far as we know, they didn't make up any tactics beforehand.
Look at these mortars, they are just shredding the defense.
The mortars, they are really good mortars. So they do have some good parts to take away from this match, the American side. However, vehicle crews and attacking on the middle flag isn't one of them.
Now these alternating mortars with smokes and frag. Quite a strategy.
It's just a waiting game right now. 9 tickets left for the American side. 183 for the Russian. And it is quite different when it comes to kills.
I'm now hearing the artillery callouts on my side, and there it goes. There goes on the mark on blockade.
And it is a creeping barrage on that sneaky little hab with the mortar. As I said, the mortar was gonna give the away position for that hab. And
it's also been spotted by the chopper, which is just hovering above.
Exactly. Question is though, they did not see the radio. The radio will be safe from this barrage.
Very likely, yeah.
But will the infantry there be quick enough to get in cover when they realize the artillery is coming?
Two on the roof and one on the border. Doesn't seem like they will be able to get
Now
in
you said something
cover.
about the American team losing their commander. That's a shame because I do think our artillery strike could have helped them a lot.
Definitely. And there we go. It is game. Russian wins this round and also the whole game. With more tickets in the end than last round.
Damn it.
First round really even, this round not so.
The Russians got a hold of police station on the center part of the map, and the Americans just didn't have enough power to push them out of there.
No, as I said, like in the first round, the Russians did, or the Americans, so to speak, did a really nice push on school, blocking the Russians to take school. If the Americans this round would have done the same, it would have been another match, I think. But they didn't, and the result is a loss and a win for the Russian side.
I think you're right. Yeah. Well, excellent game. The first round was incredibly exciting.
Definitely, and both rounds, the whole match was really entertaining to look at, and I do hope that you viewers did enjoy it as much as we did. Until next time, bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good one.